Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you an easier method of solving the hole punch. Now, many different methods tell you to guess and to mentally fold and unfold, and obviously using your guesswork it's just a little unreliable, and I know the tricks and tips are helpful, but I'm going to show you a more structured and reliable way to solve the hole punch. So this is a 4x4 grid. It's the tic-tac-toe method where you create a grid 4x4 that corresponds to this piece of paper right here. And so the first step is we're going to look at our right image, the far right. We always start from the far right, and we're going to look at our hole punch right here and right here, and we're going to mark them in the grid where they correspond. There we go. So what we're going to do next is we're going to find the axis of symmetry. So to find the axis of symmetry, we're going to see how this first image differs from this one right here. What's changed and where has it folded? So obviously it's folded along here. You see it doesn't touch this side anymore because this side has folded over. So this right here is our axis of symmetry, and we're going to draw that along here on our grid. And so once we've found the axis of symmetry, what we can do is we can reflect whatever is on this side of the axis of symmetry over to this side, so right here. So we haven't finished with our axis of symmetry because this paper has been folded more than once. So right now we're facing a half sheet of paper and we're trying to find the axis of symmetry. So obviously this piece of paper started as a full square. This is not a very good square. And right now it is a half square. So this was the first, the first piece of paper, second piece of paper. It was folded along here. So the axis of symmetry lies straight down the middle. So that's where it was folded first, straight down the middle. So I know it looks kind of confusing with, you're just going to ignore this line right here. So this right here is our axis of symmetry. So we're going to take everything on this side of the image, we're going to reflect it over here. X, X. There we go. So our answer is C. Okay, so this next piece of paper has been folded vertically, horizontally, and diagonally. So we're going to have horizontal, vertical, and diagonal axis of symmetry. So what we're going to do first is we're going to, of course, find our little hole punch and where it corresponds, so it goes right here. So what happens next is we're going to find what? Our axis of symmetry. That's right. So where does this differ from this image? How is it folded differently? And what I like to do to make it easier to find the axis of symmetry is see what part is exposed on this picture that wasn't before. So right here, obviously, this part is exposed, so this is where it was folded. This right here is our axis of symmetry. It was folded upwards. So we're going to draw our axis of symmetry, which is our diagonal line. These ones are fun. Okay. So we are just going to reflect this X across our diagonal axis. And we're going to find our next axis of symmetry. So how has this image, what differs from this image to this image? Where has it folded? Obviously it's been folded down the middle because this part, that was a horrible arrow, is exposed. So it's been folded straight down the middle. So right here, we're going to have a vertical axis of symmetry. So let's grab our frame and we're going to reflect everything on the right side to the left side. Now we have one more axis of symmetry that we're going to need to find because this is not the final form. This is only a half sheet of paper. So let's grab this. So I think obviously you guys have learned enough that this is our axis of symmetry. Our paper was originally folded horizontally. That right there is our axis of symmetry. Sorry if it's a little confusing looking with all the different colors. Anyways, so we are going to reflect whatever is on this side onto this side. So straight down here. There we go. So obviously our answer is E.